Hey guys, this is Coach Pyry. In this video, you're going to learn what is even better than mewing alone for your facial aesthetics, for your breathing efficiency, and for your sleep quality. Mewing is a term that's used to describe the anatomically most advantageous position to hold your tongue, which maximizes the anatomic shape of your airway and breathing efficiency both during wakefulness and during sleep. I made another video in which I go through a 13-month before-after comparison with before-after photos and with X-ray photos from my experience with mewing and orofacial myofunctional training. And in that video, most people who watched it and commented on it said that, yeah, like there's actually been a change and you look like you're a much more pleasant person. And like I think it's always really hard to tell from yourself. You're always a little bit biased, or you don't know if you're biased. You just want to think that you're seeing a difference. So that's why it's been really cool to hear it from other people, from you guys, that you actually did see a difference. And you know that those photos, the after photos, were taken 7 months ago, and I've kept holding my tongue in the optimal posture and progressive orofacial myofunctional training, which I'll talk more about in just a second. And I think that I've kept making some progress. But, you know, I don't know, can you tell from this? Like, I don't know. I would love to hear from you. What do you think? Put it into the comments again, and I would love to hear if you think that I've kept making progress from then. The other thing that was really heartwarming was that a lot of people commented and shared their own experiences with their orofacial problems and how this kind of practice has already helped them with their aesthetics and their life quality. So please keep doing that, because that's absolutely awesome for me to hear that. Just like I alluded to in the previous video, I think that we can't attribute 100% of the aesthetic changes to mewing and optimal oral posture alone. And I've actually heard Mr. Mike Mew himself say that in the case of the adult person, you usually get, like, if you get a massive facial aesthetic change, it's because of a multitude of factors playing in, not only jaw growth, because jaw growth is pretty minimal, as was quantified by the X-rays that you can see in the other video that I made. There are other things, you know. Orofacial myofunctional training is strength training for your facial muscles, and when you increase the size of your facial muscles, well, now you have a more structured face, and that's going to play a part. Some of these exercises are for your lips, to increase the strength of your lips, to make a better lip seal. And again, that's going to change how your face looks like. You're going to be sleeping better, and because you look less tired, but now you're also going to be looking more pleasant, and your facial aesthetics are going to be better simply because you don't look so bloody tired all the time. So I think that's what's happened to me, and I would attribute a massive part about the facial change that I've experienced to progressive orofacial myofunctional training. So what is progressive orofacial myofunctional training? Well, orofacial myofunctional therapy is a complementary treatment that is provided in conjunction with orthodontic treatment, because many orthodontists have now realized that if you don't address the underlying orofacial habits that are related to breathing, chewing, tongue posture, and swallowing, that probably caused the orthodontic and bite problem in the first place. If you don't address these habits in conjunction with the treatment, even though if your treatment is successful, then you're very likely to experience a relapse. So this is used in particular in children very, very successfully to achieve this. And there are people who are called orofacial myofunctional therapists and orofacial myologists who literally specialize in providing treatment that's individualized like this. Orofacial myofunctional therapy is also used as a treatment tool for people with obstructive sleep apnea. And there was a meta-analysis that showed that adults with moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, which means a minimum of 15 wake-ups each and every hour, experienced a 50% reduction in their obstructive sleep apnea scores after incorporating orofacial myofunctional therapy in their lives. And the final benefit of orofacial myofunctional therapy is just like with any kind of muscle training, like now this is up my alley because I'm actually a strength and conditioning coach and I specialize in building muscle, strength, speed, endurance, fitness, all these physical qualities. And I can tell you that from building muscle, that when you train muscles with certain amounts of enough of an intensity, and then you apply principles of strength and conditioning, meaning progressive overload, we're going to see hypertrophy and increase in the size of these muscles. So I think that's what's happening with orofacial myofunctional therapy. You're literally seeing the increase in the size of the facial muscles, and that is adding structure into the face. People who inject Botox into their face are hoping for more facial structure. So what I'm kind of saying here is that orofacial myofunctional therapy can give you the benefits even better than what Botox, because it looks way more natural, but obviously without any of the negative side effects and with added bonuses of improved breathing and sleeping efficiency. Now, I want to make super clear at this point in time that I'm not a therapist, okay? I don't give medical advice. I just told you, I am a strength and conditioning coach and a personal trainer and a wellness coach, and I specialize in anything that makes the body function, look, and feel better, okay? And what I've basically just done is to combine everything that I've learned from orthodontists and orofacial myologists, and I've superimposed the principles of strength and conditioning on top of that, and from orofacial myofunctional therapy has become progressive orofacial myofunctional training. See the difference in the terms? So this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the progressive overloading training of your tongue and of the upper airway muscles and some facial muscles to improve the aesthetics of your face and to improve your sleep quality because of better airway patency and because of better breathing efficiency, both during wakefulness and during sleep. I've also added what I learned from becoming an Oxygen Advantage certified breathing instructor about increasing your stress tolerance and breathing efficiency by increasing your carbon dioxide tolerance with certain types of breathing exercises. I've combined all of this that I've learned from all these different disciplines and put it into one 3-pillar model, which is called the Breathe, Sleep, Perform model. The first pillar of the model is sleep hygiene, meaning your lifestyle habits that have a massive impact on your sleep quality. The second pillar of the model is your airway patency. So now this is progressive orofacial myofunctional training to make the tongue less likely to collapse into the airway at nighttime. Also, increase the strength and endurance of the muscles that hold the shape of the airway in the first place at nighttime, and also to improve your facial aesthetics because of improved muscle size in your facial muscles. And finally, better breathing efficiency and stress tolerance because of progressive exercises that are based on the principles that I've learned from Oxygen Advantage. So I've put all this together into one resource that is the Breathe, Sleep, Perform program. And if you want to get access to that, you can do so from coachpyry.com/breathe. If you're someone who wants to maximize your possible gains from mewing for your aesthetics and for your health and performance, I wouldn't leave it up to just mewing itself. I would follow the advice of Mr. Mike Mew and incorporate these other things that are also going to have an impact on your facial aesthetics. If you have any questions, comments, please put them below into the box. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and because that is going to help even more people find this information. Thank you so much for watching and listening. This is Coach Pyry. Let's do this.